Okay, episode number 2. First of all, thanks for watching the last one. I didn't think I would get so many views so fast, so that's cool. It was my first video ever, so there we go. That's kind of nice. Got some nice feedback. Made me very happy. And yeah, so this episode is all about me building the neck. There's some cool stuff happening in this episode. Well, you'll see. Without further ado, just check it out. Alright, let's get to the neck. So next up I'm gonna cut this in half so I can do a bit of lamination. Also I'm gonna make this a scarf joint, and well, my saw is a bit too small, so I have to cut this in half first so I can get the angle in. Yeah, let's do it. Always a scary moment when you cut a perfectly fine blank into 2 pieces.
Was wanting man, always leaving.
Okay, gonna plane, then I'm gonna cut angles into it to do the scarf joint, and then I'm gonna put the laminates in between and glue.
Always fleeting, found me my door. Fresh timber, all of time and space. Where do you wanna go? You opened up my eyes
Okay, let's destroy some beautiful wood.
and flew me to the moon. But then he disappeared into the stars. Now it's been 10 years, and I've grown up. Never did I forget.
So I'm ready for the gluing up of the laminates. I cut, well, all these pieces in a way that well, they fit together. So that's gonna be nice. It's the first time I do this kind of thing. We'll see what happens. Oh, we'll see what happens. It's gorgeous, that's what it is.
Now it's been 10 years, and I've grown up. Never did I forget. Raggedy man, so struck a deal. Oh, I'll raise her, time to come round. Put out this fire of mine. He opened up my eyes and flew me to the moon. But then he disappeared into the stars. And I'm going tonight. Meet the devil. He's coming by around midnight. And I'm going tonight. Meet the devil. He's coming by around midnight.
Okay, so as you can see, I have made my little drawing on the template. Next up, I'm gonna make a hole with the drill, and then use the jigsaw to cut out the inner part. Outer part I can do with the bandsaw, which I much prefer.
And I'm going tonight to meet the devil. He's coming by around midnight, and I'm going tonight to meet the devil. He's coming by around midnight, and I'm going tonight to meet the devil. He's coming by around midnight, and I'm going.
Of course, I had to screw something up, so while doing the channel for the truss rods, the router bit actually went through. So I'll have to do something about it. I think I'm just gonna make a little hole here in the right spot. Gonna fill it up with something that looks decorative, and yeah, pretend I've wanted to do this all along. So here we go.
I'm going tonight.
Okay, so now that I have rough cut the neck on the bandsaw, I will just need to take some material out here, which I'm gonna do with my drill press. And then after that, I'm gonna use these two templates to, well, transfer these nice shapes onto this piece of wood with my table router. And we're through, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, personal protection is on. Let's take this spinning death machine for a spin.
Well, so near until you suffocated me, chose another one to love, another one to love. Now I'll never forget our drunken dreams. We used to drink and talk, fun nights on end, until we were left with empty bottles of wine and a nagging headache courtesy of the night before.
So I had a bit of a tear-out situation with the router, so I decided to do the final shaping with files. A bit more work, but hey, I don't want to screw this up, you know.
It all seems so long ago. It all seems so long ago. Well, yeah.
Okay, so now we're doing the carbon fiber rods. I decided to put those in just to make the neck a little bit more stable.
Don't get this wrong way, babe. We had a good run, so good we never even noticed how we started walking until we came to a standstill. Our heads couldn't deny. Our heads couldn't deny.
Okay, let's make something out of this gorgeous fretboard. First I'm gonna have to plane it, then I'll cut the fret slots, cut it to shape, and then glue it to the neck.
But our hearts couldn't accept. But our hearts couldn't accept. And now I find myself reminiscing someone nostalgic as I walk past the house where we used to live. It doesn't seem all that bad in hindsight.
Okay, so I'm gonna put these pieces of wood to help keep the fretboard in place when I glue it up, so I don't have stuff sliding around. Yeah, that helps me. So I'm gonna drill a couple of holes into the fretboard, through into the neck, and then use this to keep everything in place. Oh yeah, and obviously the spot where I'm drilling, there's gonna be inlay over, so don't worry. Now here we go with the glue.
But for good measure, let's not go there. And now I find myself reminiscing someone nostalgic as I walk past the house where we used to live.
Never too many clamps. Alright, I guess we'll trim the sides now to get it flush, and then we'll start with the inlays.
fine meal, but she had no appetite for it. Nothing could diminish her anger toward Theo Holtzman, her former friend and mentor. She had never experienced such unjust treatment, not even from her disapproving mother. After everything she had done to boost the savant's status and reputation,
more binding. So now I'm gonna put the radius into the fretboards.
Still hear your voice as I fall asleep. This wasn't my choice. Didn't get to say, oh, if it was for me, none of this would happen. It feels so innate to cause each other so much pain. We know we won't. I walk through the house.
Boy, am I excited. Not just because, well, the fretboard turned out super nice, but also because now my next step is carving, which is absolutely my favorite step. I really like it. Working with hand tools, and it's really physical, and you see like all of this material that you just, you know, take off by hand. It's quite cool. I really like it. And so I'm gonna facet it. So gonna draw some lines, carve away between these two lines, do that again and again and again until we get to a fairly curved surface, and then sanding takes care of all the rest.
Swipe it down the cabinet. Watch as it makes its way to the ground. It falls and it falls, and I fall along with it by myself, curled up on the floor. It will pick me up and throw me out. It will pick me up and then throw me out. Don't you remember?
My favorite Iwasaki rasp.
Where we used to be. Don't you remember who we used to be? Don't you remember? Nothing seems to have changed. It's all understood. That is amazing. All lying here, want me wrong. Whispering before falling asleep. Wasn't it enough?
Alright, thank you so much for sticking till the end. This is the end result. I couldn't be happier. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought it could come out this nice. So there we go. Ignore the frets. That footage I haven't put into this video because I thought it might get too long. So that's gonna be the next video. Thank you again for watching. Like, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Comment. Really enjoyed the comments on the last video. I didn't think, because it was my first one, I didn't think people would like it as much as they did. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll put a link in the description. Probably see you next week for the next one.